Premier League pick'em time, the good and the bad for Manchester City. Mark Ogden with us. For your star man, Mark, I saw that you had a little bit of a joke and went for Lionel Messi and then went, sorry, Kevin de Bruyne actually.
Yeah, well, I think, Lionel Messi played a great game for a couple of weeks and everyone thought that he might end up at Man City. And just as everyone began to thought it might happen, it didn't. So all those potential shirts with Messi on the back have had to be put back, and it's now Kevin de Bruyne who's the star guy. Because I think, at 29, he's in the peak of his powers. He's just been named PFA Player of the Year. A couple of years ago, you'd say Sergio Aguero all day long in terms of City star player, but I think De Bruyne has now eclipsed him a little bit. I think he's, arguably the best midfielder in the Premier League. He's the player that makes City tick. And if Messi had come, it would have been an interesting kind of, dilemma as to how the fans would have taken to him, because De Bruyne is the guy, and if you're Kevin De Bruyne, you've made yourself the main guy at Man City, and then this guy comes in, Lionel Messi, who is alpha male. So what does Kevin De Bruyne do? It may have upset the apple cart a bit and upset the kind of the harmony. So Messi hasn't come, and De Bruyne is still the main guy, and I don't think there's any rivals to him at Man City now.
Your next player for the surprise package has just had his England debut. He's also been in the headlines for all the wrong reasons of late, but you've gone for Phil Foden to surprise everyone this season. Tell us why.
Yeah, I mean, this is like the most unsurprising surprise player of the lot, because Phil Foden is no longer a kind of an unknown. He's 20 years old now, but he's not really been given the chance to stake his claim, probably until the last few weeks of the last season, Project Restart. David Silva's gone now. Lionel Messi hasn't arrived, so there's no reason why Phil Foden can't be, one of Pep Guardiola's most consistent players this season. Look, what happened in Iceland off the pitch is one of those things. He's a young player. It was a moment of madness. These things happen. He's not the first young player to do that. He won't be the last. Obviously, the situation with COVID made it a bit awkward for many reasons. But, he's a great talent. He's a great player. And I think in years to come, he'll be remembered for what he does on the pitch rather than what he's done off it. And I think he has got the ability to be Man City's star player this year, even ahead of Kevin De Bruyne if he gets the chance.
On the flip side of it, though, for your biggest letdown, you've gone for Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah, I think we're all waiting for Gabriel Jesus to happen, aren't we? That, this great talent that arrived, 3 or 4 years ago now. And at the time he came, he was so exciting, so quick, so audacious when he had a chance in front of the goal. But it's not really kicked on, and he has had his injuries. But, Aguero is probably going to go at the end of this season. His contract's due to expire. So City have got a problem because Gabriel Jesus was bought as the guy to kind of, replace Aguero when he went. But right now, you wouldn't say that Gabriel Jesus is equipped to be Sergio Aguero's replacement. So he's got a big season ahead of him. But I've never seen more than a second choice striker. And I think he has a big year ahead of him. But I don't know. I just think, we've seen enough of Gabriel Jesus now to realise that he's probably not going to be an A-lister when it comes to Man City.
So maybe you've got the top scorer. You've picked Sergio Aguero going out on a high then this season.
Yeah, Aguero's getting on in years now. I think he's 32, but he still scores goals, and he'll always score goals because he's just an absolute natural goal scorer, a natural striker. He does have his injuries at times, but I don't see anybody at Man City coming close to Aguero. Maybe De Bruyne, because he scores a lot. He got his penalties, his free kicks, but if Aguero stays fit, he'll be Man City's top scorer by some distance, and and that's the problem they've got when he leaves. If he leaves next season, how do you replace Sergio Aguero?
League finish, you picked them to win it all, Mark. Why?
I just think you look at the squad, the depth of the squad they have, and they had a bad year in their terms last season by finishing second, just winning the Carabao Cup. But they've already strengthened this summer. Yes, they've lost Leroy Sané, but they've still brought people in, and I think that you can't knock the quality of their squad. And Liverpool haven't added to their squad, so I do think that City got the edge in terms of the depth of squad they have.
Manchester City favourites from Mark Ogden.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.